I'm Lance Henriksen. You're watching Brian Lomax's Movie Talk.
Crimson Peak is the latest from horror maestro Guillermo del Toro, and I've got to say I wasn't expecting much from this film from the trailers. The trailers didn't excite me at all. I thought they looked quite lavish, but some of the effects I think weren't finished, and it just kind of put me off. So I wasn't expecting the really great film actually that we get here. It's a haunted house story. It's about a woman who marries into this family. And things go a little bit south once she gets to the big family home. Now, if you're expecting a lot of scares, a lot of big kind of ghostly apparitions and whatnot, you may be a little disappointed. I think there is plenty of that, but it's primarily a love story, a relationship story, a character-driven story. Something that, like I say, was quite surprising to me because it wasn't what I was expecting. The film looks absolutely beautiful as well, as beautiful as anything Del Toro has ever put out before. I think that fans of Pan's Labyrinth and even fans of Hellboy will all get something out of this. There are times when we see a lot of the kind of clockwork type machinery that Del Toro is so fond of putting in his films, little elements of that run throughout this film. So from the visual aesthetic side of things, this is definitely in line with his usual work, but it's certainly better, I think, than much of his recent output. I would say this is his best film since Pan's Labyrinth. I haven't been a great fan of Mia Wasikowska. I didn't think that she did anything special with Alice in Wonderland. I thought she was a little bit too dead-eyed in that, to be honest. And she doesn't bring a tremendous amount to this role either, but she does a good enough job. I never find myself looking at her and thinking, oh, I wish someone else was playing this. So I think Del Toro does a good job in handling her performance. She is up against the likes of Tom Hiddleston and Jessica Chastain in most of her scenes, so in that respect she does do a pretty good job. Tom Hiddleston and Jessica Chastain are both fantastic in this. Chastain in particular is very scary. She's right off the bat, you can tell there's something not quite right about this character. And Hiddleston does a very good job of walking that line between being charming and also having something quite sinister underneath, that you don't know if this guy is going to turn out to be good or bad. The film does get extremely violent in parts. Now, I remember when I saw Pan's Labyrinth, there's that bit in it where the guy gets bottled in the face. That really kind of knocked me for six when I first saw that film. It just kind of came out of nowhere. And there is a couple of scenes very similar to that here. One very extremely similar to that scene actually. So yeah, if you've got a bit of a weak constitution, then this film might be a bit more violent than you were expecting. All in all, I think this is a really great film that looks absolutely beautiful, and it sees Del Toro back on form. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. So if you've seen this film, please comment below and let me know what you thought about it, and please tell me what's your favourite haunted house movie. Until next time, thanks for watching.